Horned lizards are a genus of lizards which are the type genus of the family Phrynosomatidae. The horned lizard is popularly called a horned toad, horny toad, or horned frog, yet it is neither a toad nor a frog. The popular names come from the lizard's rounded body and blunt snout, which make it resemble a toad or frog. The spines on its back and sides are made from modified scales, whereas the horns on the heads are true horns. Of 15 species of horned lizards in North America, 8 are native to the United States. The largest-bodied and most widely distributed of the U.S. species is the Texas horned lizard. Description: horned lizards are morphologically similar to the Australian thorny devil, but are only distantly related. They also have other similarities, such as being sit-and-wait predators and preying upon ants, so the two species are considered a great example of convergent evolution. Protection against predation: horned lizards use a wide variety of means to avoid predation. Their coloration generally serves as camouflage. When threatened, their first defense is to remain still to avoid detection. If approached too closely, they generally run in short bursts and stop abruptly to confuse the predator's visual acuity. If this fails, they puff up their bodies to cause them to appear more horned and larger, so that they are more difficult to swallow. At least 4 species are also able to squirt a named stream of blood from the corners of the eyes for a distance of up to 5 feet. They do this by restricting the blood flow leaving the head, thereby increasing blood pressure and rupturing tiny vessels around the eyelids. This not only confuses predators, but also the blood tastes foul to canine and feline predators. It appears to have no effect against predatory birds. To avoid being picked up by the head or neck, a horned lizard ducks or elevates its head and orients its cranial horns straight up, or back. If a predator tries to take it by the body, the lizard drives that side of its body down into the ground so the predator cannot easily get its lower jaw underneath. Species and subspecies: giant horned lizard, Phrynosoma aciocope, 1864, short-tailed horned lizard, Phrynosoma braconnieri Duma copyright Rill, 1870, Cedros Island horned lizard, Phrynosoma ceroense 1893, Texas horned lizard, Phrynosoma cornutum, coast horned lizard, Phrynosoma cornutum. Cape horned lizard, P.C. cornutum, San Diego horned lizard, P.C. Blainville gray, 1839, California horned lizard, P.C. Fromtail van den Berg, 1894, Central Peninsula horned lizard, P.C. Jamesi Schmidt, 1922, Northern Peninsula horned lizard, P.C. Schmidti Barber, 1921. Ditmas horned lizard or rock horned lizard, Phrynosoma dietmesistagiga, 1906, Pygmy short horned lizard, Phrynosoma douglasia. P. D. Brachycecum H. M. Smith, 1942, P. D. douglasia. Greater short horned lizard, Phrynosoma hernandezi Gerard, 1858, flat-tail horned lizard, Phrynosoma macula, round-tail horned lizard, Phrynosoma modestum Gerard, 1852. Mexican plateau horned lizard or Chihuahua desert horned lizard, Phrynosoma orbicula. P.O. Bucarderi, P.O. Brady Horowitz, 1955, P.O. Orbicula, P.O. Oriental Horowitz, 1955, P.O. Cortesia, P.O. Dujaza. Desert horned lizard, Phrynosoma platyhenos. Southern desert horned lizard, P.P. Calidiorum cope, 1896, Northern desert horned lizard, P.P. platyhenos Gerard, 1852, Sonoran horned lizard, P.P. Goodyeastagiga, 1893. Regal horned lizard, Phrynosoma soler gray, 1845, Mexican horned lizard, Phrynosoma taurus duga S., 1873, Gulf Coast horned lizard, Phrynosoma iginci montanucci, 2004, symbol. The genus of horned lizards is the official state reptile of Wyoming. Texas designated the Texas horned lizard, the official state reptile in 1993, and the horned frog as the mascot of Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas. TCU is the only known athletic team with the horned frog as a mascot. Notes. External links: Horned lizards Yahoo group, Horned lizard preservation and discussion, Horned lizard skulls and info at digimorph.org, Horned Lizard Conservation Society, Phrynosoma.org, HL Species, Husbandry, and Conservation Info, Phrynosoma.org, Forum, zipcodezoo.com, Horned lizards at utexas.edu, Argentine ant linked to declines in coastal horned lizards, Texas Christian University mascot, what's a horned frog? Horned toads, field study of short-horned lizards by students of Watterville Elementary School.